While I was staying in Le Mans, France, I decided to make dinner one night. My family and I had gone to the grocery earlier that day, and I had gotten to pick out some ingredients that I wanted to cook with. I chose tomatoes, shrimp, sauces, pasta, and, of course, a bottle of wine. I loved cooking in this little kitchen. We only ended up eating out 2 nights while we were in Le Mans. I think the biggest culture shock I had with this kitchen was the stove. It was more like a barbecue where you had to turn on the gas before using it. I was a little nervous, and I ended up getting my little brother to come help me turn it on since he is a barbecue master. After he turned on the valve, I was still having a bit of trouble, but I figured it out. I love cutting fresh fruit, and everything in Le Mans was so fresh. We don't get fruit like that here in Canada, at least not in Toronto. So now I am dicing up my tomato. It smelled so good and was so juicy. Now I'm cutting an onion. This was the day that we visited Le Château du Lude. We were all very tired when we got back, since we spent many hours in Le Lude. Now here I am struggling with the pasta bag. Still struggling. Okay, there, I got it. Here I am gingerly putting the pasta in the boiling water. And now I am looking for a spoon. Next, I diced up the onion as I prepared to make my sauce. Now you can see that the pasta is cooking. I'm opening the ring of shrimp that I bought, pre-cooked, to make this easier. Now I'm taking the tails off of the shrimp, because no one wants to have to pull the tails off the shrimp as they eat. Here's me sneakily collecting the shrimp tax, which I am owed for cooking with shrimp. Now I have everything ready and all that's left is to put it all together. Here I am checking that the noodles are done, and then turning off the stove. Here I am burning myself only slightly, and that's me double checking that the stove is off. Then I drained the pasta water. Now it's finally time to add all of my ingredients. I'm mixing the onions and tomatoes into the pasta. Now I'm turning the stove back on so that I can heat up my sauce. I'm adding the creamy carbonara sauce and adding water to the jar so I can get the last remnants of sauce out. Then the shrimp sauce that came with the shrimp because I didn't want to waste it. Et voila! My shrimp carbonara tagliatelle pasta was done. Finally, I added some salt and pepper, and it was ready to be served. I made sure to turn the stove off fully, including the gas. Here I am fully checking that the stove is off. Love to be thorough. If anyone knows a better way to plate pasta, let me know. It has never been easy and always spills everywhere. Maybe I just don't have the best utensils. And look at that, absolutely perfect. I set the table, woke up my family, and we had a late dinner after visiting Le Chateau du Lude, complete with cheese, wine, and bread. Just look at that beautiful table. It was received well.
La pasta.
And we had a nice dinner even though we were exhausted. I hope you enjoyed this video of me cooking in Le Mans. Bye!